I'm so happy to be back in this. Wow. Oh, man. You know what? I'm in such a good mood. I might actually put out like 4 different videos today. That's how good of a mood I'm in today, guys. I swear, I really want to get back into YouTube, like, really heavily. This is going to be awesome. Hello, everybody. I'm Vixun, and welcome back to Doki Literatarier Club. I know it didn't actually say literatarier. I'm not illiterate. Let's go. I mean, I'd literally have to not be illiterate if I was doing something about literature here. The thing is, we left off here. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spoons of thin ribbon. Ah, I see. I know where we are. What are those for, I ask? Well,
did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yes, I have it right over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Well, I need about 100 of them.
Oh, yeah.
What will those be used for?
Well, I got that backwards. That was me. Alright, well, I'm not doing voices. I'm not very good at it. I mean, I'm half decent at it. I'm not really, you know, because I have to read. This whole thing is reading. This whole game is reading, which means I'd have to be doing it every single second. And it's not a big deal. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, that was a debacle. Dang. Alright. Like, everything opened up. Like, I had Opera GX open, I had Discord open, I had Steam open, everything was trying to update, because I had to turn off my computer just to get this freaking screen recorder to work, and everything had to update at once, and I was just like, what the heck? I was crashing out, sorry. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway and curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's a very creative thing. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Except I did, and now she's embarrassed. Oh, look how that is so cute. Is that so? That is so. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yeah. Indeed. That does indeed. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when she's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker gauge. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alrighty then. We sit on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Because apparently I can't just write slow and make it look pretty for this once. I have to rush it. Friggin' like trying to do it like the Flash, you know. Ah, indeed. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. What? Are you gonna kill me? Listen, we've only been together for a matter of like 20 minutes. What are you talking about? You're gonna fucking murder me now? You're gonna stab me in the neck? Gosh. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's gotta be a very expensive knife. Like, that sounds very expensive. That sounds like an actually really nice knife. Where did you get such a nice knife, Yuri? Are you secretly a criminal? Did you steal that? Just steal that from somebody like super rich? The richest guy I know is like Elon Musk. Did you steal it from Elon Musk? Okay. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Ah, well. Ah, you caught me. I stole it. I'm a hitman. I am a hitman. I killed Abraham Lincoln. I assassinated JFK. That's right. That was Yuri. She did that. And she's gotten away with it this whole time. That was her. She did that. She did that. She's getting away with it right now. That's her. Alright. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. She collects knives or something? Because that would be kind of cool, actually. I've always thought about knife collecting. Nah, I'm just kidding. I've already collect Legos. I don't need to collect knives. To each their own, you know. If you promise, you won't be weirded out. Alright, promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsman and feeling a danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I don't care, dude. There's like a lot of people out there that collect knives. You're not the only one that does that. There's people on YouTube that collect lightsabers and a whole bunch of crap. There's me right now that collect Legos, like little plastic stuff to build the building blocks for like toddlers, and I love that crap. I collect it. I mean, no, it's not a big deal, man. It's really not a big deal. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because you think it's funny. I don't know. It's funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you. It suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is. That's not what she said. Yuri likes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Oh yeah, I like holding knives. Yeah, give me I'm a big boy. I'll snatch that knife right. I just spit on the microphone. No, the trackpad. I spit on the trackpad. Okay. I mean, I don't use it because I got a mouse, but I spit on the trackpad. Yeah, let me just snatch that up. Freaking, yeah, I like holding knives. I'm a man. I'm a big boy. I love knives. I work with knives. I sit above the city on the freaking beams with the pale lunchbox, man. Of course I love holding knives, because I'm a man. Mans loves holding knives. I'm a man. Of course I want to hold it. Snatch that up. Knife. Alright, Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. Of course, I don't know why I had to hold it like that. I can expect the knife, you know, inspect it, you know, like that. It's beautiful. It sounds like a beautiful knife, genuinely. Yeah. I take it and I turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Question mark. I question... I'm dying over here, guys. I question where you even get a knife like that, really. Such a beautiful knife, and, yeah.
We'll see you in the back.
Alright, Curious of its sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ouchie! Well, I don't know what I expected there. I poked myself with a knife, and I realized it's sharp. I don't know what's wrong with me? Am I like actually am I actually autistic? What? Yeah, I poked the knife. But what did I expect? Oh, it's a knife. Let's see. Is it sharp? Yeah. What's wrong with me? Hey, look at me. I got a knife. Let's see if it's sharp. Ah! Oh yeah. Of course, the sharp. What? Am I an actual nunkin poop? What? I was curious of how sharp the knife was, so I stabbed myself with it. What? What? Let's see here. Let me register that. That's my Dumbotron self here. It's just Hey guys, check me out. I got a knife. Look at my knife. Hey, how sharp is it? Stabs myself. What? What's wrong with me? Why would I do something like that? I got a knife. What the hell? What's wrong with me? Am I retarded? I swear. I might actually go on a rampage about this. This is stupid. What is it? Why did I do that? Why would my character do that? It's a knife. Of course it is sharp. Why would I have to be curious of whether or not it is sharp? I mean, I guess that's not what I said. I technically said I want to see how sharp it is. I guess I knew it was sharp. But I mean, it had to have been a pretty sharp knife. Why would I stab myself with it? Gage? Oh, okay, alright. I pricked my finger. There's no need to scream. Alright, Yuri. You don't have to scream. It's not that serious. Even though I made it out to be pretty serious, but it was only because I was talking about my foolishness. Because I'm a fool. I am a fool. I am a fool for doing such stupidity. I spit on my trackpad again. Alright, Gage. Why did you do that? Cause I'm dumb. I'm a fool. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. That's my fault. How was that your fault? What? You give somebody a knife, and they stab themselves with it. Oh, that's my fault. I'm sorry. No, it's not. I stabbed myself with it like the ultimate dummy. That's not your fault. In what universe is that your fault? I should have warned you. Oh, no. Okay. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Yeah, all knives can cut through paper. It depends on it. Well, that's not a very good thing because some knives, all knives can cut through paper to a certain degree, but some of them cut smoother than others. So, I'm curious as to why you said it like that. All right. And how would she know that, Yuri? How would you know that? Curiouser and curiouser, Yuri. How would you know that? How would you know that it cuts through skin like paper? Besides the, recent display of stupidity I just displayed. How would you know? Huh? How would you even... Huh? How would you know? Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. It's a small drop. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah! She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the what? What? If I had a webcam, you should be you'd be seeing my face right now. I'm doing the Steve Harvey look, like What? Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What? I wish you guys could see my face. I wish my webcam would work. I wish you guys could see my face. I am like doing like the Steve Harvey face, Like, I feel like I'm Steve Harvey. Like, normally I laugh at him because, it's like, okay, come on, it wasn't that bad. Why are you making that face? I understand now. Steve, I apologize. I understand now why you make that face. I can't even smile at that. That, what? What? Oh, gosh, what? Oh, bruh. Whoa. You am not into all this junk. What? Alright, bro. Yeah, no, that's crazy. I don't even know. But yeah, I used to make fun of Steve for making that face. I understand now. I apologize. Oh, gosh. What? I don't even want... I feel her tongue curl around my feet. What? Stop describing it! Oh! Don't describe it! I should have went with somebody else. Why? Why did I go with Yuri? Out of all of those girls, why is Yuri the one I picked to be infatuated with? Why? She's licking my blood. She doesn't know. I could have an STD. I could have herpes or something. Now, in real life, I actually don't. Just want to make that clear. In real life, I'm STD free. But I could have one. And she could just have contracted it by being stupid. She could get an infection. She just licked my blood. That's actually disturbing. That's actually disgusting. Like, that's actually disgusting. Like, ooh. Huh? That's not even something I'd want my girlfriend to do. That's actually disgusting. That is actually disgusting. What? I don't even want... Why are they describing it? Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Oh. Forgive me. No! I wasn't... Clearly you weren't thinking. If you were thinking, you wouldn't have done that. Congratulations. Now you have gonorrhea. I hope you're happy. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, no, do that. No, you know what? I'm not gonna be dumb this time. Normally, my character will be like, oh, it's fine. This isn't fine. You licked my blood. We don't barely know each other, and you put my finger in your mouth. What are you doing? Whoa. Hold on. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Yeah, that's the most embarrassing thing anybody has ever done. It would be less embarrassing to stand up on the freaking tallest building you can with a megaphone and scream, I have titties. Like, dude, what are you... How could you do so? How could I do something like that? How could you? Yes, actually, how could you? Could you lick somebody's blood? Oh, gosh. disgust on a whole nother level. What do you... Ooh! Ooh! How could you do... How? I'm just so curious. How could I do something? Yeah, how could you? I'm sorry. Yeah, you better be sorry. That was so horrible. I can't describe how horrible that was. I'm sorry. Whoa, that was, sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? No, that's not help, man! Oh, why is my character so deluded? Oh, you poor deluded bastard. Oh, dear gosh, you poor deluded bastard. Gosh. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. No! No, she's not. That was so bad. That was so bad. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Alright, you know what? What am I about to do? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. What am I about to do? Alright, wait a second. What the fuck am I about to do just now? What am I about to do? I swear, if I do what I think I'm about to do, I will end the video right here and now. What? Ah! I need to rethink my whole life. Why did I play this game? Out of every game. Can I turn this music off? Can I mute it? No, okay. Out of every single game I could have played in the entirety of Itch and Steam, I chose this game. And now I need to pause and I need to think for a second. What? I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Why? I mean, that's not as bad, because he didn't, like, lick blood off of her, like, putting, you know, if you're into that sort of thing, that's not really a big deal. I'm not sure anybody cares about that, but she licked blood off of you. It's not quite the same thing. Gage, well, don't act surprised. Did you really just do that? Yeah, I did. Now we're even. We're even now, it's okay. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Gage. You just licked blood off of me. What are you talking about? You're just calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? And, I don't have any. I don't have any bandages. What are you talking about? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Okay. Oh, gosh. After we finish extracting the paper and the ribbons, we lay them all out down side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as an odor curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? If the next task is you leaving my house and never coming back, then yes, I'm ready for that. Do it now, please. I changed my mind. I don't want Yuri. Nah, you know, I have to stick with it. As much as it's bothering me, I have to stick with it, but, oh, gosh. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Okay? Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be diluted. Like me? Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri's unrolling her sleeve and pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah. No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So, thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, okay? Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. We're gonna mix that, that wouldn't be bad. Once it dries, we'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium and at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Something you wrote, I assume, since you're such a master poet, you and your masterful poeting skills, since I didn't read anybody's poem, I don't even remember. Did I actually read a single person's poem? I'm pretty 90% sure I didn't, read a single. I might have read one or two of them, I don't know. Well, yeah, you're a master poet. You should be able to come up with an inspirational quote or something. And I swear, if you tell me what it is and it is the cringiest thing I've ever heard, it's not going to end well for you. I will tell you to your face, that is cringe and we're not putting it up there. It'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so, I suppose. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that. I didn't say that out loud. Did I say that out loud? I'm pretty sure that I didn't see the gauge here. Did I say that out loud? I might have said that out loud. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm saying stuff out loud. No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's fun, Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you feel that way, too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. Yeah, fun for me is just stuff I like to do. So, I don't really do much crazy nothing. In fact, I can't think of a single crazy thing I've ever done besides have 20 in blackjack and still do a hit. That's the only crazy thing I've ever done. Legitimately, that has to be the craziest thing I've ever done. I had 20 in blackjack, and I said hit. Now, I busted because I didn't have good luck, but, that's the craziest thing I've ever done. I don't think I've ever done anything really nice, awesome. If I did, I can't remember it because it wasn't really fun for me. I just like it when I can... Oh, you know what? I did go to a Comic-Con once. I did go to Rock City or something in Huntsville once. Or Tennessee, not Huntsville. What am I talking about? I swear, you know what? I gotta get my geography straight up. If I'm gonna be talking here, I'm gonna stop. If it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a bit nicer. You know what? I'm gonna stop clicking. I'm gonna start using the freaking space to click. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unusual paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kaya! Sorry. She reels back and quickly I lift my hand up in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I just startled me, that's all. Sorry. I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush and fetch a small towel. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Why can't she do that herself? What is wrong with me? See, what is wrong with me? Why do I do this? This is a bad image, too. What is wrong with me? Legitimately and actually and in every conceivable way. What is my issue? What is my actual issue? Clearly what is it? What is my issue? I don't need to do this, because I don't really even know her that well. I know I like her, but I don't even know her that well. I don't need to do this. I shouldn't want to do this. I should have just handed her the towel and told her to go to the bathroom and wipe it off of her. Why am I doing this? I know it's for the sake of the game and it being, cutesy and stuff, and it's supposed to be romantic and all that, but, this is very inconsistent. In real life, I would be a creepy. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is there an aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, and a tingling sensation runs through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little high-headed today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Can we just go back to painting, finish that, and then have you leave my house? Please. Before I actually die. Like, I might actually die. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish lifting the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. I'll hang it above my bed or something so it dries out. In that case, I don't think there's anything less for us to do here. Phew, haha. If you say it like that, you say that like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were... Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping she would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. It's still really... what time does this girl eat dinner? I know there's people that eat dinner early, but it almost seems like it's like... I might have forgotten the time frame. I really might have. It might have said times or something. I might have forgot. I haven't played this game in a month, so, no problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. Kind of say that without thinking. Absolutely. How about today? It's fine we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles. I didn't get that last word. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say? So, you're very thoughtful, Gage. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Why'd the music stop? It's kind of like that about you. Whoa. Okay. I wish I was I'm looking into the camera because I want the webcam up here, but I don't have it. I want you to see my face. It's so uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. What is happening? I kind of like that about you. What? Firstly, the music stopped and that was bad. She's got this weird smile, and she's like, yeah, she's obviously closer to me. It's just unnatural. It's like, it's weird, you know? It's very unnatural, you know? It's almost like, it's weird, you know? It's like an analog horror a little bit. She's like the normal game distance away where the avatar would be, and all of a sudden the avatar just kind of comes closer to you, and you're like, what the hell? It almost looks like she's trying to come through the screen, you know? And then the music stopped, and it was like, oh, that's horrifying. Why'd that happen? Yeah, this is kind of weird. And then I kind of like that about you. As she gets closer, the music stopped. That was the big thing for me. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori. Eh? Ah. Hi, Gage. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Gage. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I already have to get on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so... That's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Freaking Yuri runs away. Like, I mean, that was, like, fast. Like, the Flash. She was there, and then she wasn't. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Oh, the music's back. That's great. It's different music. It's sadder. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Gage? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does... Oh my gosh, I feel sad now. I'm upset now. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Gage. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? What does Monica have to do with it? Wait. Monica's right about what? What does Monica have to do with this? I'm curious. I feel like we don't get to spend much time with Monica. I don't really trust Monica that much. What does Monica have to do? Okay, I don't trust Natsuki either. Just let it be known, I don't trust Monica or Natsuki. I think they're both in league against everybody, alright? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Natsuki is the ringleader, alright? I think she is so evil, alright? I swear she is the Antichrist, alright? I will swear up and down. Freaking Natsuki is the Antichrist, alright? She is plotting against everybody, and she's in league with Monica. But I think she's so evil that after she kills all of us, like after her and Monica kill me, Sayori, and then Yuri, then Natsuki's gonna kill Monica, alright? Because they're in league! But Natsuki's evil, alright? I just tapped the microphone. I don't know if that made a noise. Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Gage. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I skipped that thing. Gage. I like you so much and I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know that you need the most. I know what you need the most right now. And that's why I'm going to give it to you. Sayori? Okay. I have to make a decision. I love you, or you'll always be my dearest friend. Ah. I see. I'm going to think about myself also while I make this decision, so don't judge me. Any normal... people normally would probably just be like, I love you. that I'm also thinking about myself when I make this decision, okay? You'll always be my dearest friend, and I'll explain why, alright? Firstly, I'm thinking about myself. This is something that is very hard to deal with, and it would make it even more complicated. I'm sure it would hurt her more if I did tell her that I loved her, especially since things could get messy. You know, if we ever got together, breakups would be messy. It would be a whole debacle that would make things 10 times worse in the long run. And I'm thinking about myself, because a relationship where you have to deal with a person like that, you know, who deals with that is not fun. And I'm not saying it as a bad thing either. It's just simply, it's not something that people like to deal with, you know. So in the long run, and for the betterment of both of us, this is the best option. So this is what I'll pick. And plus, like I said, and this is a game also, so I'm not too very worried about it. This is something I'm gonna harp on a lot. This is actually just a game, okay? So I don't know. People get emotional about this stuff. To me, it's just a game. Yeah, it's sad, but it's a game. It's meant to be fun to play. So I'm just kind of messing around also. And I actually have reasons for choosing this. I mean, this is what I would do in real life, I think. Just for the betterment of everything. Even if it didn't, you know, but... yeah. This is probably the best option. Yeah, in the long run, this is the best option. Just thinking about everything, this is the best option. Yeah, this is also just a game. I don't know why I'm over-explaining this. This is just a game. I'm clicking it. You'll always be my dearest friend. Yeah, I'm clicking it. It's just a game. But, what's that smell? It's a very weird smell. Anyway, man, I gotta stretch. Like I said, I'm also after Yuri. So there's just a whole bunch of different reasons. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monaco told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best, and I know what will make you happy in the end. I promise, I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. This is what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about the stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me much better than anyone, Gage. This is such a complicated situation. Like, now I'm not sure if that was the right thing to say. I mean, I don't care. I'm not going back, because it's just a game. I don't really care that much. I don't care. I'm not going back. It's just a game. I don't care. I'm not sure if that was the right decision. I had my reasons for picking that, you know. And I did consider the love decision, I guess, a little bit. But it's, like I said, I had my reasons for picking that. I did. I stated my reasons. Not sure if it's the right one. This is just such a complicated situation. Nevertheless, this is just a game, and I prefer you in your school uniform. Because this looks like, I don't know, I mean, I guess he's supposed to be relaxing clothes, but damn. Like, she looks so sad, guys! Click. I'm gonna cover up that mouth. You're a hostage now. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I'm not screaming, sorry. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes one more weak smile before turning around and rushing off. Sayori? I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on her path, that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Indeed. Very complicated. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Monica! You're literally the only normal person here, I feel. I fear you're the only normal person here. I really do. Monica! Only normal person here. I fear. Gage, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought Yuri would at least be here by now. Monica is placing the booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. I didn't even write one. I'm such a goofy goober. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should wake her up after all. Aha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Gage. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? How do you know about that? Monica, you're the only normal person here. How the hell do you know about that? How do you know about that? What has happened? How does she know about that? How do you know about that? How is that in your, realm of knowledge? How do you know? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. That doesn't mean you're omniscient or anything, man. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes you really seem like a bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so you don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Huh. Yeah, I got a gut feeling about her. Now, Monica, you might be on my radar here. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. No, I'm worried now. Grab one of the pamphlets on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. I thought so, too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the other ones she'd practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Sorry, does that just say get out of my head over and over again? Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. That just says get out of my head all, over. What? Get out of my head, get out of my head. That really actually just says get out of my head over and over and over again. Percent. Get out of my head. What? That is so weird. That is so freaking weird. Huh? I thought this was a joke. I thought there was, maybe something in there and it just, maybe it was, a trick. But that actually just says get out of my head over and over again. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I know how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What? What is this? Reading this poem, I get a feeling in the pit of my stomach. Gage? What's wrong? Nothing. Just... You didn't think this is off at all? I'm questioning you, Monica. You don't think that's off or odd at all? Like, you'd let her perform that. Like, okay, but more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. No, I'm running. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. I'm stretching. Alright. Not a big deal. At least wait for her. Or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they have always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Shiori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like I said yesterday, I open the door and I let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Yeah, wake up, you stupid nunkin poop. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this, but I'm going to anyway, because I'm a good guy. Why is it so dark? Why is the music stopping? Why am I worried about this? Gently open the door. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Excuse me? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my own eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best for her and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? That's because that was what's best. But what the fuck? I shouldn't have said that. My fault. But what? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different. Actually, I can load a game. I'm not going to, but I can. So that's wrong. I had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Can I just not read this? I don't even want to read this. I'm actually just upset now. Like, that's actually upsetting. Well, this definitely is a horror game. Whoa, that's the end? Whoa, last episode. Damn, that was upsetting. Is there more? Okay, I'm gonna see if there's more. Can I load a game? Return. Alright, I'm gonna start a new game since that seems to be the option they're wanting me to do. What is happening? Well, look on the bright side. After 4 episodes, 5 episodes, 4 I don't know. Look on the bright side. After about 4 episodes of nothing, something finally creepy happened, right? That's the bright side. After 4 episodes of nothing, something finally creepy happened. That's... Whoa. That was... Okay. The text is screwed up, and the music is weird. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle up in front of the wash drop and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I packed up my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Gage? Monica! What the hell? Okay. Hey, Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect it. I'm just gonna pause real quick, hold on. Many of you may not believe it, but I'm back and I had lunch and kind of forgot what happened. Oh yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yes indeed, it has. Monica smiles wetly. We don't know each other, well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come up here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Oh my gosh, my nose. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh my gosh. Don't you do that. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Gage. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you would do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Gage, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I appreciate that, I guess. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh my gosh, Monica! I was making a joke about you swinging open the door by going, and then you came in here with your freaking eyeball hanging out. What happened there? That was nuts. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Hey, it's Yuri! I remember you. I'm still going after Yuri. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Shut up! I know who you are, Natsuki. I know the Antichrist child you are. I'm still going after Yuri since Sayori isn't here. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Gage. Hey, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? No. I mean, I wish, but no. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her smile, figure, makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Gage in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club, so... Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new here? I was going to, well, you know... Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. I don't really like tea. I mean, I like sweet tea. I just don't like hot tea. So, why don't you come sit down, Gage? Where? Where must I sit? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. This feels weird without Sayori. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I know that's like stupid to say, and it's almost expected. Like, I expected it to feel worse, but now it's like it's not like the same game anymore. It feels weird. You know, it feels like it's more horror now because of the atmosphere now that I've got. Yuri walks into the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home. Okie doke. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people to try that. Oh my gosh, I can't read. I can't read. Also, I just kind of sounded like a supervillain there. I'm not entirely. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping stuff. You don't even know what I'm dropping because you have no clue what I'm doing because you don't see the web camera, but I'm playing with the Legos on my desk right now. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it seems like school events like the festival are that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow from the club before we graduate. Right, Natsaka? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Let me yawn. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea seat. She carefully places down a teacup in front of us before settling down at the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I suppose so. Oh, she's not fun anymore. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Is she really now? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Gage, what kinds of things do you read? I like Goosebumps. I don't know if I said that the first time we went through this, but I like Goosebumps. Whew. Almost an hour, guys. Look at that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. No, not really. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? If she goes into that deep crap again. Traces the rumor for teacup. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Indeed. I love that sort of thing. I know what you like, girl. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign worlds, equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's so obvious that by the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books. People not I don't because but you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was called Goosebump, and it was called Living Dummy. It was fun. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, I hate you, Natsuki, because I love horror. I've got a whole freaking display case of Lego horror figures in my freaking room right now. Natsuki eyes darts over for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write stuff about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Yeah! Natsuka! Cutesy wootsy! Yeah, that's right. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, You Nunkin Poop. Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems. I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Because I try to make conversation, but I forgot you're the Antichrist, so I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Why are you asking her to do such things? Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. 'Cause you're a dude. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is often writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh-oh. I guess it's the same for Yuri, then. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. Guys, why do you have ideas? Why do you have ideas for? How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Quizzically. Hey, guys. If quizzes are quizzical, and math is mathematical, and physics are physical, what are tests? Testicle. Ah! Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Sure. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea. I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start fighting on you and all of us who are participating together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. Yeah, I'm not doing that, by the way. I'm not writing a poem. You can't make me write a poem. It's not like you're my mommy or something. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Gage? There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with has been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision, definitively. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Gage. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find a new member. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, everybody lights up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Gage? Sure. I didn't really think it through that well, but, you know, it's just a year of school. What could go wrong, right? Yeah! It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Gage, I'm so happy. We can become official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Not really. I just said yes to a question. It wasn't really. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Ah, thanks, I suppose. You wouldn't even use that word. That word's too big for you. I guess, not suppose. Okay, everybody. I think that we can officially end today's meeting at a good note. Everybody remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over once more. Gage, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I write music, that's it. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. What? No writing tip of the day, Monica? Where the hell's your writing tip of the day that I always have to skip? Not today, okay. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah, Yuri. I'm just gonna go for Yuri again, because my whole thing's gonna be Yuri. Plus, Yuri's the cutest one there, so I don't... I just need to make the most of the circumstances, and I'm sure a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have like a special poem? Sure. A dream. I'll actually read this one this time. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room. Its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to wall. Anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverbed endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal of the wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. That was a dream? Yep, I'm definitely... Oh, come on. Melancholy. After image. Agonizing. I'm doing... Whirlwind. Suicide. Yep, I'm doing one for Yuri, okay? Incongruent. Because, like I said, Yuri's the reason, you know, she's the one I'm after, so... Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry about that. If I run away, you'll get a phone call. Hey, I'm not coming back to school. I'm committing suicide. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club again. I was last to come in. Yuri, what happened to your face? This isn't you. What's wrong with your face? There's no reason to bring my looks into this. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Nah, but I wrote a poem for you. I hope you're happy about it. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to. Oh my gosh, freaking Natsuki, why did you do that? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Shut up, Natsuki, I don't care about you. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Listen here, man. I wrote a poem for this girl right here. Her name is freaking, what is it, Yuri? Yeah, that's her name, I think, yeah. I forget her name. I don't know if you plan just to come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I will take your small-ass jaw right off your fucking head. Why are you over the text? Monica! Is this supposed to happen? Why are you over the text? What is happening? Monica! What are you doing? You realize you're over the text, right? What? That is so strange. Should I trust Monica? I don't feel like I should trust Monica. You know? I just don't. That's strange. Monica? What's going on here, Monica? You're already on my weird R, you know, with knowing about everything. Omnipotent style. Why are you over the text? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature, sure. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Why is the... Oh my gosh. Whoa, this is weird. Am I the only one that realized? I'm seeing this, right? The classroom is shifted. What? Am I just seeing stuff? Like, am I paranoid? Or is the classroom shifted a little bit from where Yuri is standing? I feel like it should be a little more to the... I feel like it should be just a little more to the left here. It's leaning really far to the right. Is that just me? I'm sorry, Gage. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed gaze. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Sure, but, I mean, can you fix the classroom first? I feel drunk. What's happening? Like, I mean, it's actually bothering my eyes. Like, I'm not registering it. It's hurting my head. I feel like the classroom has shifted a little bit. I feel like it has. Like, the classroom is going to the right here. What? Can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that. I'd want to try to be part of the club as well. So I'm gonna do it. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Yeah. I just felt like it. Well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah, well, you can read it at your own pace. No, I'm not going crazy. The classroom is definitely shifting. No, because it's zoomed in. Oh, it's back to normal now. Whoa, I was right! It was zooming in, it was shifting to the right. Ah, now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. I was right. Wait, I'm caught on this now because it just kind of went back to normal all of a sudden. That was cool. No, because I was right. It was kind of going to the left. At first, it was hurting my brain because I couldn't tell if it was like supposed to be doing that or not. I couldn't tell. You know, like I thought it was just me being paranoid. Like I couldn't tell if it was supposed to be like that. But then I saw like it was getting closer. It looked closer than it normally was. And then it just kind of backed up all of a sudden. I was like, ah, see, I was right. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I may have made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. No, the screen got closer again, or am I crazy? Am I crazy? Like, am I actually going insane? The screen got closer. Her eyes! Her eyes! I'm not going insane. Her eyes look like E.T. Oh my gosh. I'm not going insane. Are they moving? I can't tell. Her eye is moving. The eye is freaking moving. If I was focused, then I would probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Her eye is moving. Her freaking eye is moving as I look at it. I'm looking at it move. It is going to the left, and I am seeing it happen in front of my freaking face, dude. Is the classroom shifted? I felt like when Yuri popped up here, it got a little closer. Of course, I think that might have just been me being paranoid. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. It could be. It could not be. I have no clue. Her eye is still moving, I think. It could be. It could not be. I have no clue. I could be just going insane. But her eye is definitely moving. Her eyes are definitely looking weird. Did it stop moving? Okay, I think it stopped moving. But yeah, no, like, that's weird, actually. I'm having a problem with this. This actually looks kind of strange. But still. Yeah, no. I can't tell anymore. I might just be going insane. That one instance where I caught the screen getting closer and I caught it shifting. Now I seem to think it's always shifting now. I feel like it's closer. I could be wrong, but I can guarantee her eyes moved. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Her eyes are back to normal. Because she shifted expressions, her eyes are back to normal. Alright, I don't think the room is moving because... No, it is. It definitely is. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah. Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. No, it's definitely getting closer. No, it's definitely getting closer. The screen is definitely getting closer. Am I going insane? Oh my gosh. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it started to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Yeah, this is too. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Morgov. Is that actually a book? I'm curious. I was curious if that's actually a book. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna actually see if that's a book. Portrait of Morkov. I want to see if that's a book. I don't know why. Alright, I was gonna go look it up, but never mind. There's an anonymous-looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Wait a minute. No, I said that's kind of dark. I said that in my head. No, because there's a difference. If it says Gage on top of it, I'm saying it out loud, and if it's not there, I'm saying it in my head. I said that in my head. How did she know that's what I said? My mind is exploding. I'm overthinking this probably. The room is not getting closer. I might as well just accept the fact I'm going nuts. Actually fucking insane. Like, I'm going actually... Like, I need to be in an Arkham Asylum. I'm actually going crazy. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. Won't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be so completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of thing that challenges you to look at life in a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What's going on here, man? Why'd the text change? Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body get... What? What was that? What was that? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Okay? That's... really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading, you know? Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Ah, that's... well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah, frickety frack on a cracker crack. What happened just then? Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Did I say that? Let me get the book. Jeez. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, I suppose so. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but it feels somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. What?! Okie dokie. Doki Doki Literature Club. Okie dokie dokie. Alright. Yep, definitely going after Yuri. That was... I'm into that, I guess. You really apologize a lot, don't you? Oh my gosh. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Oh. I mean... just don't... oh my gosh, your eyeballs disappeared. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly looks at her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I almost said index finger. I do the same thing. I have flashbacks from the index finger. Don't give it. Flashbacks here. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. So that's pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. Do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the other side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than ever before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. I'm looking for anomalies now. Like, I'm looking for anomalies. Like, I'm trying to actually find anomalies now, even though there probably isn't any. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? She's smiling now. Look, she's so nice. Her face is kind of disproportional. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, sure, I suppose. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it at my own volition. We continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh my gosh, what the hell is wrong with your face? No, I don't relate to this character at all. What is wrong with your face? You look like a psycho. You look like Pennywise. What? What's wrong with your face? Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Like what? I don't know anything about this character, but, like what, exactly? What did this main character do? Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So why would you assume I would ask it if we hadn't even gotten that far? What about this character is so concerning that you seem to think you definitely don't relate to? What's wrong with your face? You look creepy. You look disturbed, alright? So, I don't know what came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can if you were feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest. Did you feel that as her own heartbeat? I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. What? Stop! I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Gage? Did something happen? Yeah, Yuri's turning into a psycho. You're driving her insane. Alright? It's you! I'm just playing it. It's Natsuki. I'm putting my money on this. It's Natsuki. She's evil, alright? Natsuki is evil. Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say so. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What would you think I've done? What would I have done to her? Nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. That is alarming! Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing your poems to each other? That is alarming. That is alarming, Monica. That is alarming. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. We just dog-ear the page. I'll just go ahead and get Natsuki out of the way because I hate her. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. The fuck? Shut up! What just happened? Why did your eyes just explode out of your face, and why did it genuinely scare me for a second? Gage, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Shut up. Just shut up, Natsuki. Just shut up. Like, actually, just shut the hell up. You suck. You suck so bad. You are the ultimate suck. You suck so freaking bad. I hate you so badly, Natsuki. You suck. What? Harsh? What are you expecting? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort into it. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the poem, the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm actually kinda happy. Like, I actually kind of just went alpha nerd all over her. I was happy about that. I went alpha poet on her. I said, you know what? If you're proud of your first one, how about you let me read it then? I'm just starting out. You don't got to be so hard. Yeah. I went alpha poet on you, Natsuki. Shut up. I'm kind of proud of my character. At first, I hated him because he used to do stupid crap with Yuri, but now I'm happy. He's taking charge. I like my character. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta show you mine now. I'm not even reading it, knowing you'd probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Yeah, no. I read it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. I mean, it's not really. I mean, I don't really do poetry that much, so I mean, yeah. I mean, I get the meaning behind it. It's fine. It's, you know, it's basic. It's, you know, not even basic. It's good. I mean, it's good. Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for just people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid. Nobody said that, man. Who said that to you? If somebody said that to you, I'm sorry. If you're like traumatized by somebody saying that to you, I promise you, I don't care. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Oh, I mean, I didn't really understand it, to be honest with you, so... Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess that's more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. You're a freshman. I guarantee you you're a freshman. You look like you belong in kindergarten. You don't even have breasts. What do you mean you're a pro? Get out of here. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? No, not really. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Monk, let's do it. Hello, Gage. Having a good time so far? I don't care about the conversation. It's just for the club and activities you can do better. I'm always glad to listen. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going into the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I have to. Aha! Don't worry, Gage. We're all a little embarrassed today, don't you know? But it's sort of barrier that we all need to get past soon. I suppose so. Great job, Gage. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? That writing full of imagery and symbolism. Something I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. My mind is totally detached from it too. I don't mean like that is a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. I did miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad to give you all the time you need. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry. I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. No, it's okay. Yeah, that style... Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of people have been putting words together that don't rhyme. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of... whatever that word is. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An infancy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Or maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. The writing tip. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I didn't really listen. Yuri. What's wrong with your face, Yuri? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. exceptional. What is that? Did I say that out loud? Indeed, yes you did. Nice. First covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. Why did it usually just goes to my mind. Why'd it go to her mind? That's interesting. That's the first time that's happened. Usually it goes into my mind, but it just went into her mind. He's going to hate me. It's very interesting. He's going to hate me. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? 0. Absolute zilch. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are a lot of specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's easier for her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Okay, now she looks like a bitch. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That too can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Why does she always have such a problem, man? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me. Or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Oh yeah, this is where I do something stupid like ask if she likes to go. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I held it up in front of my face and you were so happy, and then I pulled it down and you were so upset. Is it because I read it real fast? What? Wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you such a long time to read. I literally immediately clicked out of it. What are you talking about? Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think her handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. This is just the same stuff we already did. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to do something a little more mild. Something that's easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Gage. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I just read I've already read all this. I'm scared. Like, I've already read all this, and I'm very tempted to just click through all of it, and soon to be left with nothing. Yeah, I've read that already. That's so more solemn than putting it that way. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, 100%. I've already read all this. I'm just scared of flying through it because I don't want to miss creepy stuff happening. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... yeah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing, too, from you. You think so? Yeah. You know, it was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Gage. Thanks. We met yesterday. What are you talking about? Phew. It's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. even if they're just being nice. Only my poems can stand up to theirs. The mood... Is it just me? Like I said, guys, I could actually just be going crazy. Like I said, I could actually just be going crazy. And it's entirely possible. I could actually just be going insane. Or I am 100% correct. And the screen coming in closer. Now, I think I was wrong about that. I think that's me being paranoid. But I swear to you, the music was at a lower key when it first started. This is Literature Club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange pieces of paper in respective whatever. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows fume in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Well, the meaning isn't cute, it's the way you wrote it. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess, you know, the way you wrote it. the way you wrote it, you know. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Gage did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Gage liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, wait, the fight! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what you know, you're just... He stands up as well. Maybe you're jealous that Gage appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. They're fighting over me again. When do we get to the boobs? When do we get to that? I appreciate my advice more. You're that full of yourself? No, I'm not even reading it. I'm just clicking through. Yes! Yes! I was the one whose moves magically grew in size bigger as soon as Gage started showing up. Again! How long has it been? How long? That was the second episode. Oh, back in the day. Yes. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's just a little... This doesn't involve you taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as your... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what is happening? No, oh my gosh, edgy. Sorry, that was my lifestyle. There's too much mental comprehension. Oh my gosh. See? Just saying, oh my, what? Oh fuck, this is going bad. You think you're so, just acting cute. The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might actually hurt yourself on that edge, Yuri. My bad, you already don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Oh, freaking, she's cursing now. It's been a while since I've heard a curse, so what the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Gage hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah! Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing there. Gage! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I wish I could have read this. Yuri. Natsuki? Yuri. Natsuki? Yuri? Natsuki? Monika! Thank the gods. Hey Gage. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Please. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they've done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club member's property. Yeah, no, if that was me, I'd be over there like, shut up! You're acting childish! You're not 4 years old! Act like you got some maturity! Writing poems over here, you think that makes you an adult? Yeah. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it you put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Yeah, I know, I completely understand. I didn't say anything either. I didn't say jack nothing. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend some time with you instead. I wouldn't mind that. So Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh my gosh, what the hell did Yuri say? She quickly runs away. She's crying. What the hell did Yuri say? Well, it looks like they're done. What did Yuri actually say? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri looks rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it, Gage. I believe you. What the hell did you say that made her cry and run away? I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Gage? Please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. What's wrong with your head? Dude, you're looking creepy. Like, it's me. It's really me. Her face, like, Yuri's facial expressions, like, they're so new now, you know? She has new face. Everybody else's is the same, except for freaking Yuri's. Like, her eyes are always getting wider and stuff like that. She's looking real creepy here lately. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Okay. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. She looks at me like she wants me to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one, but I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. This kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Gage. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... I want to discuss the book with Yuri. What happened? What the hell happened? I wanted to discuss the book with Yuri. I was happy about it for a second. What happened just now? It's like it just got blocked from the nowheres. I wanted to discuss the book with Yuri. What happened? Come on. Incongruent. Yep, I'm just doing another one. Eternity. Melancholy. Disoriented. Raindrops. Uncanny. That word. That word. That word. That word. That word. Massacre. Journey. Crimson. Anxiety. Determination. Vibrant. Wrath. Captive. Defeat. Literally all of those were for Yuri, okay? I wrote that one specifically for Yuri. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Gage. Yuri, only half of your boob is showing up right now. Are you good? I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really think you are mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Whatever it was. It didn't make me think any less of you. I decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Gage? Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you enjoyed this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying with you? Hey, you guys seen Monica? Ah! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something? Did you do something yesterday? What? Eh? Jeez. Whatever you're on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean you don't remember? You ran out of the room crying. Everybody else remembers but you, Natsuki. But... Mibbles, sailcloth, mindslite, lifeline... I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hee hee. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha, well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Something the door swing. Sorry. I'm sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. You do piano? I was nowhere you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Aw, thank you, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gage. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so very recently. I think this is about to go on for 2 hours, for real, for real. I wouldn't mind this going on for a little while, you know? I'm getting, like, dedicated into this game. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Chose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about, because it was stupid and... Yeah, everybody's run away, Gage. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Definitely, sure. I planned on it anyway. Okay. What's wrong with your eyes? I feel like your eyes are a little weird. I could be being paranoid, but I feel like they are. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have such energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea? Do I mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. What is going on, bro? Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. What is going on? I don't know what the last thing was. Not to mention for yourself as well, if that's anything. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll let you get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? There you go, Yuri. You can have it. Thanks, I'll be right back. I'm actually a little invested in this game, for real, for real. This is actually kind of getting funny. I don't even know. It's getting more funny than anything. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Yuri leaving again? Yeah. No, it's not like that this time. She's filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. That's fine. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be is near your nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. The hell is that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like something is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Ugh! Oh my gosh! Natsuki was right! Oh gosh. No. I already had to deal with a suicide. Now I'm dealing with a cutter. She's cutting herself. Kaya Shasawula! So, an explanation would be nice. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. This is just a game, but still, dang. I already dealt with a suicide, now I gotta deal with this. Ah, gosh. I guess Natsuki was right. She is cutting herself. Yuri. Oh, my gosh. What? I'm back. What the hell? Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Sure. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. I guess you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try and express myself a little more. It turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much, you know, because that would be bad. You're always worrying about me, Gage. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri's pour a cup of water from tea, water, leaves thing, yeah. Now I'm just tired, I don't even know. Gage, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Sure. This is a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. I was not under the impression that your back had problems. No worries. I just have pain fairly regularly. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because my posture, your posture, right? Anyway, always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, not because of my gigantic breasts at all. I have trouble reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get a book and retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, and since it'll go well with the tea, Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, oh god. What's wrong with this? 2 hours, we hit 2 hours. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finished opening the whatever. Get as much as you want. Thanks. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, this is where I put the chocolate in her mouth, right? Yeah. This happened already. Apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Gage? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts breathing heavily. I can't. Gage? Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Gage? My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Gage. Oh my, why did it get dark in here? What the hell just happened? Where's Natsuki and Monica? Where are... Help me! I don't want to read this. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Gage? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Oh my gosh, your eyes! What is wrong with your eyes? They keep changing. But it even makes me want to not read. I just want to look at you. My gosh, your eyes. Yuri, your eyeballs. Ha. Your eyeballs. Yuri, your eyeballs. Hi. So it's time to share poems. We'll go for Natsuki, because I just want to get the bitch out the way. I don't even want to hear anything you got to say. I didn't even want to read Natsuki. I just don't like her. I don't have anything to say about her. Yeah, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Thought she collected knives. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. Yeah, she collects them, don't she? She starts cutting herself with a pocket knife when she gets too happy. That's, maybe that's not healthy for her at all. It's just not healthy. I gotta stop. For the good of mankind, I have to stop. Doomsday will destroy the world if I keep spending time with her, so I have to stop. Yep, you're right. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think it's just because she gets kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least have it together in the head. And I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way you said that so nonchalant. Yeah, before you read my poem, I got something to tell you. Yuri cuts herself because of you, so, yeah, I'm trying not to spend that much time around her. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? What? You said what? Either way, this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. Somebody save me. Remy Zero, it's a good band. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful. I really can't read this. Delete her. Delete whom? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyway, this is Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What? Alright, what's going on here? What's the deal? Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've been written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Gage. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on it so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. Isn't it amazing to feel I'm valued, Gage? It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Gage. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. What is wrong with you? I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Gage? Not really. I'm not being weird, right? Oh my gosh, I can't read this. I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. Alright, now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Oh my gosh, big existence of God is a true thing. I'm looking for the creepy things at the bottom. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. What, my pen? What? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I really like the way that it writes, so I wrote the poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. But did I just... Can we pretend like this conversation never happened? Can you keep the poem, though? A special poem. Okay, today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again, unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. I'm mortified at this game. This actually took a dark turn. I mean, this actually took a very... Alright, I want to finish Doki Doki Literature Club, so here's the deal. I will finish the game today. Alright? I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to finish the game today. I want Doki Doki Literature Club to be done, because I do want to create other stuff. So, this will be the last Doki Doki Literature Club video. I've decided now. I've been thinking about it. That's what it's going to be. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could just come sit down in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Alright. I'm not reading it, because I read it already. Alright? And more members be noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki? I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your path with as many people as you can? To inspire them? The literature club is meant to be this. Okay. So, I read all of this already, and I don't want this to go any longer than it has to. I mean, I know there's probably a lot more in this game, so I'm thinking 4 hours at very most this video might go. But yeah, you can't take advantage of Gage to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Gage joined. As for me, I just like it better when here than I do at home. And Gage isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I have no opinion because I don't give a damn. Just simply... Like I said, I'm not reading all of this. I will read some parts of it if I think it looks interesting. But some of it, I'm just going to skip by because I'm like 90% sure I've read pretty much all of this. Like, I'm reading this now because the music stopped and it's very interesting. But normally I'll just skip by it. Now, I won't like spam out of it because if something creepy happens I want to see it, but yeah, no, I've read all this, so I'm not really going to read a lot of it. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider other people's feelings. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Gage want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that anyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Gage, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, I remember you weren't even given a choice to not join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if I started this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? Yeah, when you're like a bitch about it. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels really nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Gage, it's not the same. It won't be the same when the direction she wants to take it. Oh gosh, this is so ridiculous, dude. Who gives a damn? Natsuki and Monica both nobody's in their right mental state here. I mean, because this has been blown out of proportion. The basics of what this is here is this, alright? You ready for this? But when I tell you this, it's gonna be so simple. Like, it seems so big right here on the screen, but when I say it like this, it's so trivial. Well, they're getting so worked up about this. Natsuki just wants the club to be a hangout place, and Monica quite literally, wants other people to join the club. She wants the club to be a big thing. Disagreement. Everybody's so distraught about a little disagreement here. I want these people to act like adults, you know? I want these people to act like they got a little bit of maturity, alright? Now, they're probably not adults, but at least act like you got a little bit of maturity, like you have some maturity level here. I mean, dude, it's a disagreement. Work through it, man. Monica wants other people to join the club. She wants it to be a big thing. She wants to inspire other people. Natsuki just kind of wants it to be a hangout place with a few friends. Okay. Compromise. Freaking get people that you're already friends with to join the club, you know, so that it is still a friend's place and you're still inspiring people. I mean, with this one, I mean, at least a little bit for me, things were nice. Natsuki started packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? That's fair. That's valid, actually. Yuri, that's valid. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Bruh, okay, that's far. I know she's evil, but that's far. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Gage? What do you want to get out of this club? It's better than nothing. I think the most important thing is that everyone here to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. What the hell? Did you just bleed out of your eyeball? Okay, yeah, I slammed my nose into the microphone. I don't know if you heard that or not. I know it sounded like earthquake or something, but each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identify the club as a whole will change to... What? I read that wrong. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Gosh, why did that, bother me? I couldn't say that. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Come on! Click. There you go. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Hey, Yuri. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this club the best ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Gage? Yeah, sure. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat I want to chat a little bit with Gage before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as vice president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Gage, I just wanted to make sure that you're enjoying your time at the club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean. But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days, but... Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know you can understand. So that's why. Wait, no, not yet. No. What? What's happening? What's happening? Oh my gosh, dude, this is so strange. Let's see. Pleasure? Disoriented, intellectual, frightening. Who's down there? Is that Sayori down there? Philosophy. Imagination, under... melancholy. Oh, that is Sayori down there. Fickle. Heartbeat. Oh, shit. Fear. Kitty. Starscape. Journey. After image. Tenacious. Flower. Breathe. Determination. How was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So just one more. Judgment. Hi, Gage. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Huh? Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? I think Yuri's being mean. Say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? I see it's something. I'll get over it. Not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little more on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really cared or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Gage just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki, we were all talking yesterday, and we all decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel the same way. As long as we're all working together, this club will never become anything we don't want it to be. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I don't know, this is something we're all doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event stuck because I chose to back out. Also, that said suck, not stuck. That was my bad. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Whoa, man. Everybody's so nice. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Gage, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Gage is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Are you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. That was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not really. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention, for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small... Wait a second, didn't this already happen? Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Your hands be. This already happened. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and I'll go get water. Pitcher, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you, that's okay. Stay here, it won't take long. Pitcher. No, not like that. She's filling up. Yeah, sorry for misunderstanding. Been 10 minutes. It'll take long. Hold up, board. Let's see. Nearest water fountain, hallway. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise coming from the corner? Sounds interesting. Inhale. Pain. Reach corner. Yuri. Again? Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? It has. My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If anybody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently some things have been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come into the club, my heart starts beating really fast, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. Yeah, this is all just getting real disturbing. I don't know. It's all getting really disturbing. Making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. If I already read that one, I don't know. Gage? The music stopped. Bruh. The music stopped again. Jeez. Why does the music keep stopping? Woo. Yep, the music stopped again, man. The music stopped again. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? I don't know, man. All of you are acting like horribly strange, okay? Don't ask me. Every single one of you are acting horribly strange, all right? Just don't ask. All of you are donuts. All right, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. What's wrong with your face? I'm not crazy, but you look crazy. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. And finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Haha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they can be. Yo, what's Monica doing in the background? I can see her. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've got them all from various stuff. I make sure to give them all their fair share use. I don't want them to get too lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy to be joining the Literature Club, Gage. Now, we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Oh my gosh, this is, like, normally I would have some over-the-top crazy reaction to this stuff, but it's just normal now. And, I mean, yeah, it's just normal now, right? Like, it's crazy. It's just normal now, you know? It's just something I expect at this point, you know? Like, I expect it to happen. All their knives, all my knives deserve to have their fair share use, and, oh gosh, it's just, I'm so happy about this club. You want to come to my house? I'll show you all my knives. I could stab myself in the throat. What are you talking about? You're unwell. Listen to that Matchbox 20 song. You'll be happy. I do. It's It's a good song. You should try it. Might help you understand yourself. Gosh. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. What? What are you talking about, man? Oh, she's going crazy. Monica, show up. She's going crazy, I think. Oh, dude. Alright, I'm just gonna keep reading. There's no need to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. What? Why are you being so mean? Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. And isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Hey, look, Monica's here! Fate that we would meet each other. And now I get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. I can't see anything. Will you do that with me, Gage? Sure, why not? Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. I don't want to listen to anything she has to say. I really don't care. I really don't care about anything you have to say. Oh my gosh. The game knows. It's glitching out. I changed my mind. I ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Gage? If you would, just spend more time with Monica. All those problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Just Monica. Just Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Gate. What? I feel like it's so strange. The game is trying to make me spend time with Monica. Like, even Monica is trying to make me spend time with Monica. Natsuki's evil, alright? I will always maintain that. Listen, this is my thought process now. Natsuki is evil, and that will forever be my thought process, alright? Natsuki, no matter who you talk to, Natsuki will always be evil, okay? She is the embodiment of the Antichrist. But Monica's starting to get on my weird hour here. Like, the game is just trying to convince me to spend more time with Monica, and she is trying to as well. And then she's always appearing everywhere. It's like she appears in front of the text and all that. It's so crazy. Don't say I didn't warn you. What? She didn't even read my damn poem. What the fuck happened? I shouldn't have cursed. That was my fault. Finally. Ha 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 ha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Gage, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. Ha! You're too nice to me, Gage. I'll never meet anyone as nice as you. I could die. Yeah, well, a lot of people could die, but they don't. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. That's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Yeah, totally, Monica. Not Monica. Yep, totally, Yuri. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Okay, that's fine too. I'll give myself paper cuts with your skin oil, and so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. That's totally fine, Yuri. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Ha ha ha. Go ahead. You can have my poem too. Yeah, you can go ahead. You can do that. Just don't ever come back ever again if you do that, please. Oh my gosh. What? What am I reading? Oh my gosh, dude. What the hell? What is happening? He's so crazy! Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Yeah. did you touch yourself over and over again while reading my poem? That was just so weird. Oh, hey. Okay. What is happening right now? I don't even know. What is actually happening? Like, what in Good's frickin' name is actually happening at this moment in time? What is actually happening? Like, what is actually happening right now? What is happening right now? Besides, what is actually happening? Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry up, read it. I can't read it. It's literally unreadable. I literally can't read any of that. There's no words here. This is just chicken scratch. What the hell did you... What did you bring me? What did you bring me, Yuri? Did freaking Natsuki read this? Did Monica read this? How? How'd they read this? Do they have, like, glasses or something that unscrambles the words? If there is words? Ah! Hey, Yuri. Yeah. I like it. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Yes. Stare at the dot to reveal a secret message. Yeah, I didn't see the message. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is everybody such a good mood? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is going about to happen. Look, we can just get this done. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Why does Monica seem so upset? Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know that what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. I'm going to be make decorations and set them up in the nice lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Gage? Gage is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Yep, that's just the way it's gonna be, guys. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. What? All you care about is dragging Gage around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Gage decide who's gonna help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Gage make the choice, okay? Alright, fine. Jeez. Gage, I know you're fed up with all these two by now. Gage, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Shut your mouth. Jeez. This is never going to end. Just make your choice, okay? Yeah, I actually do kind of choose Monica. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. It's Sunday, okay? Work with you. Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and taking Gage for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Haha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Gage away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe just you hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? What is happening? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I wanted was to spend time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Gage, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles and Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Gage, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could ever imagine. I'm addicted to you. Whoa, okay. I'm not really comfortable with the idea of being a drug. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Gage. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Gage, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I can't even... Can I even read that? Alright, I read the other one. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will only ever be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? I might have made a mistake gunning for Monika. I might have made a mistake gunning for Yuri. I might have made a mistake. Tell me, Gage. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure, yes. Ha 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 ha. What? Whoa, man. It's almost as if I knew something bad was gonna happen. Why'd she do that? I mean, yeah, obviously she was a little unwell, but, I mean, why'd she do that? I even said yes. I was like, sure, yeah, sure. You know, why not? That's fun. And then she kills herself. Basically ruining all of it. It's a little unwise. So it's just saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and nothing's happening. I keep spam clicking. Not really doing much, nothing. Alright, I'm gonna pause until this is over. Alright, so update. The light changed a little bit, but I've been here clicking for about 5 minutes. I'm not too happy right now. I've been clicking this button for 5 minutes, and I can do this, but I'm still clicking a button. Hey, it's nighttime now. Would you look at that? Wow, this is a very long part of this game. How long have I been sitting here clicking? I think 90% of the clicking wasn't even on camera. Oh boy. Bugger. spamming as hard as I possibly can. It like hurt my body clicking that fast. Gosh, how much longer is this gonna last? Alright, pausing again. Light changed again. I have no clue how much longer I'm supposed to click this, but if I click it for longer than another minute, then I'm gonna just be done here. I wish I had like a ultra clicker, like it clicked real fast, you know, like those guys that do the freaking Geometry Dash speedruns. I wish I had something like that. Well, I don't know if anybody noticed, the blood is slowly drying up, like it's turning a darker color. Like especially over here, like it used to be a brighter red, especially over here at her fingers and the knife, yeah. Oh my gosh, the boredom must be killing you. Is it cycling through like a 24-hour loop or something? What the heck? Oh my gosh. I'm genuinely going as fast as I possibly can. Again? We're going again? Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? You know what? Save. Here. Sure. Return. Save. We'll quit. Because this seems to be never in. Oh my gosh. We're still here. Nothing's changed. I have no clue. Am I even, do I even have to click? Like, can I just wait? I'm gonna just try waiting. Yep. I'm back. And, something changed. The blood is more black. I got a little snack here, because I figured I'd be here a while. And I've been here for, 10 minutes. And, it's probably an exaggeration. This is really annoying. All jokes aside, this is actually one of the greatest games experiences I think I've ever had. I love this. This is the best game I think I've played so far on my channel. I love this. This is fun. It took a very long time for anything creepy to happen, but man, once it did, it was worth it. This was great. And it's not even over yet. I mean, once Yuri rises from the dead and becomes a zombie and tries to eat Rick Grimes, then, you know, we'll have a story to tell there. Alright, I'm gonna come back to you when something good happens. I don't know if you want this update or not. Basically, the same thing's been happening. It loops with afternoon, evening, morning, and night. I mean, she changes a little bit, but it's pretty much been looping through the same thing, so I made some chips. I've been sucking down milk, because I love milk. And I've been watching The Big Bang Theory while clicking as fast as I possibly can. Again, don't know if you want this update, but it's night now. It's done! Finally. Oh my gosh. I expected to throw up. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you the Were you here the entire weekend, Gage? I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. What? Yuri deleted? Natsuki deleted? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Huh? Sucking down more milk. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? I should only take a second. What are you talking about? Oh. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. Hi again, Gage. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you call him. I'm talking to you, Gage. Or do you actually go by Gagerton or something? I don't know that I think about it. I don't really know anything about the real you. That's very sad that I actually have my name as Gagerton and everything, because that used to be my YouTube name. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I'm a dude. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, I did read that, actually. If only you paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? I read that, actually. I did read it. I read it just a little while ago, actually, before I started the video, because I wanted to read the download page. I never do. Now that's out of the way. I guess I owe you an explanation. Yeah, that would be nice if you gave me that. But the whole thing with Yuri, well, kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it all drove her to kill herself. So I was wrong. Natsuki is not the Antichrist. Monica is the Antichrist. Click. She's the Antichrist. This was all her idea. She kept me here the whole time just because she wanted to have time with me? I don't know. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? A little bit. It's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. It's because I'm a cool guy. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you to not spend any time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Gage? It doesn't matter, because you're here now. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. Oh, wow. That does sound bad indeed. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, man. And it's not just jealousy, Gage. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Gage. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Gage. I don't think I could have continued to live this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? That is sad. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into the game. I felt really bad about that. You had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. It's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. Yeah, I really don't care. In fact, if you're part of the game too, Monica, I don't even think you realize that you are also part of the game. I hope you realize that. You're also a file. I could literally go into the game's wells if I wanted to. You'd be there. That being said, Gage, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. I'm not surprised by that. Everybody's in love with me. I'm just such a great guy. Everybody loves me. It's just the way it is. You're truly a light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Wow, that's great. Can this end, please? I'm done with this game. As much as I love this game, this is awesome. You're evil. I don't know. Gage, will you go out with me? There's not even a no option, so I guess I'm so happy. You really are my everything. Funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. No, just you, because I'm on the other side of the screen, so that would be wrong. You would be wrong about that. Oh gosh, we can be here. Nope, because as soon as this game ends, I'm clicking out and I'm undownloading it. That's what's happening. Seriously, I don't even think the time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Yeah, imagine if I don't have to imagine it, because I could literally go right now. I can move my mouse all the way up to this X right here, and click, and then go to the settings, click, and then go to uninstall, and then click, and then you're gone off my computer. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out of things. Didn't go my way. I read that wrong. I don't even know how. I don't even know how I keep reading that wrong. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I wanted to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Nope, looks like you corrupted all the files. Hi again. Hi again, hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Gage. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end of your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. I really feel bad about saying this. Can I just click? Oh, it's also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage, don't care. I really don't care. Hope you enjoyed it. I didn't read it, I don't care. I didn't read it. I always put all my heart into poems that I write. I don't care. Your face is like evil. Like I see the devil when I look at you. Just go away. Stop. Never come back. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. just assume it would be the best part of the game, like everyone else. That would help the two of us end up together. I don't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. Might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything. I can literally still go delete your character file. I mean, you're so deluded. Are you ready to spend our entirety together? I have so many things to talk about. There's an X up here that says, I am... Listen here, Monica. I can't say I am your God. I can't say I'm God right now because I'm not. I'm not God. That's blasphemy. But I am the decider right now. Okay? You know what that means? You know what that means, Monica? It means if you say something wrong that I don't like, I go over to that X and I click you out. No more. Gone. Okay? If you say one thing, even one, okay? If you say even one thing I don't like, I could go over to that X and click you out. Poof. You disappear. You cease to exist. Okay? And that's my decision. If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'm always having something new to talk about. In the meantime, can we just look into each other's eye? I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the words. Let's see. I booped your nose just now with the mouse. I felt like it, I don't know why, I just did. I'm actually looking into the... Dude, if you look into her eyes, she's got like actual demon eyes. Like those are actual demon eyes. Actually scary. I know there are times you won't always want to be there with me. Like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts patiently waiting for you to come back. Alright? Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love. Where are my Doritos? There they are. Come here. I need Coke food. Nothing's happening right now. Ain't no hard to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard. Forming a habit seems impossible. Makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills in this game for us. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up to the next 10 or 20 years, then we'll be in trouble. Are you just gonna keep talking? Like... I can't skip past it. Alright, well... guys, I guess that's the end of the game. I hope that you're satisfied with the ending here. I think it's fun. I love the game. I can't believe it's the end, but I did spend 3 hours trying to just finish it, so... Yes, I have. Personality type, that means someone who's obsessed with you. Then all they'll do is absolutely anything to be with you. Well, that's about it for this video, guys. Bye.